Hello everyone, welcome back again and welcome every one of you guys. And I would like to welcome everyone that you guys are watching. This is 23 Legion weekly schedule of everything you guys are understanding right now, and even today we need to understand that what is going to cook on. And even here we go, we have some of the very good things today cooking up with the teams as well. So even let's talk about some of the good players who are just joining today, and we just need to check out that why the team and how the players will be getting on in their side as well. So today they just need to understand that way the team will just be going on. Here we have some teams already trying to have a good loot and everything on their position, and just need to know that how the teams can just maintain themselves a very good positionings as well. So they just need to see that how these players will have a very good time even to go for a very good momentum of the fights as well. So even going for some eliminations and everything, let's just need to see that right now some of the teams are currently getting a very good fights right over there, though we just need to see that how the players will be having themselves a very good amount of the lives as well. So we have the team from the another side. We just need to check out that how the teams will just be able to get on for the fights and everything of the momentums. So we have the Brooklyn Esports already trying to have a particular fight against the team, but maybe this time this is not a very good way to treat with. There we have the team, another team going on down, and even this time this is the scenario where you just can maintain that everything today. And right now we just need to see and can check out that how the players are just getting insane, and today we're just trying to take a look on to the players how they are going so good today. And right here with a very good amount of the smoke right now, maybe this can be a very good and particular situation where you can just maintain that eliminations. And here we have some of the players already trying to cook on with some fights and even coming closer and closer, but maybe can they be able to deal with it, can they be able to maintain a very good fight today? You just need to see that right now one of the players getting taken down and even getting finished up, but Venture, the team Mortem, they need to get a very good fight right now. The very last player remaining, Shum, is the right player who we are just trying to take a look on, and even the players just having a very good eyes on the players as well. So let's talk about these players, how they will be able to do, how they will be able to manage everything today. And even we need to see that how this players, how these teams will even be maintaining themselves. Are already getting in their finishings and all, and here we have already teams trying to maintain themselves in a very kind situation. And here we have some of the teams already trying for all level best performance. Fast Esports also, they were also going for some eliminations. Right here we have the dream team as well, so TSA, they are fighting against them. And even we have 1x team, they are not even in a very good position, they are also trying to move on with, but TSA, the very last place surviving, and we just need to see that how they will be able to convert these things in their particular manner. And just see that the teams will have to maintain everything today, and just need to see that right now TSE Esports, they are not having a proper bit of a fight right now. Everything getting cooked on for the players as well. So even we talk about the players from the 7C Esports, these teams are also going so insane today, not with just their guns, they are just going with their every eliminations as well. They are just getting eliminated right now. And even we talk about the OG Esports, they were also having a proper bit of a look Vurutusar right here, and just trying to get and gather some of the very good eliminations today, and not just going for those eliminations that is not even possible, but they're also trying to have a very consensus momentum. and they're trying to deal with everything today. And we are just seeing that the players are also trying to have their everything carried on, and even we can just see that the teams were already in those matter of distances where they can just be able to do a very good things today. And here we have OG Esports already trying to have a very good looks on the players as well. So even trying to look on the players right here. They are on already at this area. This is the previous Water City, but right now this has been already changed, and you just can see that where the teams, where the players are just having their eyes on, and even looking at the teams, just need to see that how they will be able to conclude everything in a way up manner, and just trying to look on to everything today. The teams from every side, they are just trying to look on to, and right now the zone is just sifted down, and this time ruins area will be a complete very disastrous way to do and deal with the players. And right here dream team already trying to look on the very other players where they can just be able to do and just be able to conclude every fights today. And one of the very good side of the teams are just trying that they will be able to do or not. Everything is not in a very good virtue of the things today, but even we are just seeing that we are just trying to look onto the players that right now every one of them, they are just showing off themselves, coming inside and now coming very closer. There we go, some players being taken down. Even here we have the dream team already maintaining a very good virtue of the fights today. The momentum has been currently shifted down towards them, and right here we just can see and we just can talk about these things. And here is the team, and in a very long range they are also going for some shots, but they are not having a very good of a proper connection right now. And we have even the teams from one back right now not having a very large amount of elimination, but even we can talk about this team that they are also having some of the very good fights right now. And even talking about the Brooklyn Esports, Cario, he is also having himself in very front. There we go, guys. Brooklyn Esports already trying to lead a very good fights today, and right now very in the front man lineup. We can see that the Brooklyn Esports just getting to try on with some more eliminations today, and this is getting a very quick scenario where we can just see that the teams were already trying to make them every possible way, and right now we just can maintain everything's going on here. And just see that, guys, this is going to be pretty good cluster right here at the ruins and ruins area, getting completely so much crowd here. And even we can talk about the OG's Esports, and OG Esports, they will also be having a little bit of a fights right now, and even they also needs to get a very good lead right here. And just can see that here we have the teams from the Brooklyn Esports as well. So talk about the nearby teams where they can have a very good eyes on the teams from already getting off one try esports. They will also be having from the very good enough eliminations from the very different area, and we can talk about the zone as well. So zone has already been sifted in, and inside the circle we can see just the 4 or the 5 of the teams. Rest of the entire, they are not just having a proper bit of a zone. Every one of them are fighting and fighting and fighting. The goal of every team are just to survive right now. No any teams are just trying to comment on the fights here, but right here the DT Chris, he is also trying to go insane right here. And you can just see that one is getting taken down, and even this time the players not having a very good best of the time right here. And even aka they will not be able to do very finessing job right now for the one-on-one. They need to come down, and there we go. What was that? Even that was a very brutal finish, and that will be the next level of brutality that we have been seeing in this particular tournament. And even trying to talk about the DBT, this time press speed to suffocate very inside these area. And right here I just need to see that where he can be able to come inside, or he will be able to do and deal with those fights, but he will not be able to do any things possible way out in those manner that will just be able to create anything. And here we have one try. Kiki, he is one of the very good player today, and he is also performing a very good fights today. And we can talk about the Quatre, and Quatre this time, this team is also quietly maintaining those every possibilities, and even talking about yeah, he is also nearby, very nearby, but now need to fight on with very in the open area, and right here they just got finished, and that was not what I was expecting on. And on back esports also, they are in the very close area, 4 of the players remaining, no any downsides for the team. And here we aka getting taken down one after another. The situation getting so nastier, and this is so calm situation for the team on back esports. 3 eliminations already on the board of the team, and even to talk about the players from the TBSS. And so TBSS, they are also a very good team. We just need to see that they are also in a very good level of fight today, and just trying to maintain everything. Maybe the teams are not just having themselves in a very proper manner, and we can talk about the Brooklyn Esports as well. So Brooklyn Esports, this team has also been performing a very good eliminations today, and we are not just talking about the players count, we can just talk about the players eliminations count as well. So TBSS, they even have a very good opportunity to capitalize everything today. And Kazama Esports, Maniv right here. Maniv, one of the very good player who is just giving a very good support today. And talking about the rest of the players, they already contributed with the eliminations and the guns. And today, talking about the frags and the eliminations, they need to do a very good job today. And here we go, M4, he is just getting so nearby, and now the players just need to come and suffocate, and they need to have a proper fight right here, and they will not be able to do. One of the team getting taken down from this lobby, but here it is Leo, the very last player. He just got a takedown, and right now the very last 3 teams remaining, and this is the situation where TBSS can just capitalize everything and the situations that is getting on. But now the teams, but now the players, every one of them, now this is the moment where the teams will be able to conclude every sort of matches today. And just see that Brooklyn Esports tryout is right here. Tryout, can he be able to pull these things out, pull these fights out right now? And this is the right moment, I guess, to capitalize and just stay quiet right here, and maybe let the team fight over and just get a very good positions. But going and moving forward for the 47 meters of the zone distance, that will be so critical for the players as well to get on with those eliminations. But right here we just need to see that TVSS, they are already trying to get on with the virtue of the fights right there. And even talking about the players, how able be they to do and just conclude upon these things right here. Every team's just maintaining everything right now, and right here we can see that the teams are already being ready to fight on here with. And one back esports already in a very good virtue of the fights. The circle is just shaking and moving and pressing, and the players just trying to get on with those fights, but it's still, this is not a very best of the times for the players. And this is a very good new update for the match as well. So we're just seeing that get out. Oh, okay, my Brooklyn Esports just trying to capitalize everything today. And here we go, guys. This is not just getting so good for the teams, and even the eliminations the teams are trying to have in their very way. And right here we can see that on back esports already having those eliminations on. And here we go, already here we can see that the teams from the TBSS already trying to fight on with, and this is the time to deal on with the fights and eliminations they will be able to do or not. Right now TBSS already maintaining a very good tempo, and this time even the players can do a very good elimination of things today. Here we go. Oh, Brooklyn Esports. I was talking about this team, but right here, this was not a very best of the times for the teams to carry on, just to move on with, and that was a very good and insane fighting opportunities capitalized by the team, none other than TBSS Esports. TBSS Esports, they were a very good team. They were very good, dominating teams. They just did a very well matter of thing today, and that will just create a very good impact on the team as well. So that was it, guys. And for the very first match, we just need to see that which team got a very higher eliminations and which of the teams were in a very good position today, and everything on those eliminations that will just be mattering on the players as well. But just need to see that how they ended up, and even today, and if the teams were just side. We're talking about the WWE City team stats. Kabi with that no eliminations. We have Danjo with that 2 eliminations. Tornado with that 3 eliminations. And those were the things that we're talking about. And even talking about the Mitoma, he got 3 eliminations. And that was the scene we just need to figure out. And everything was in the hand of the teams. But right here, that was the time to talk about and even talking about the match summary. We can just see that 74 eliminations, 10,913 healings applied by the players as well. So even having said that, a 79 knocks out and 3 grenade eliminations as well. So 42 assist and even 3 vehicle eliminations. These are the very summary for the teams, and we just need to see that a team head to head. This will create some of the very distinct opportunities against the teams as well. So these were the things we're talking about, and right here we can just figure out that what was the issues going on against the teams, and everything was in the line of the teams, and everything was just getting really connected to the teams as well. So talking about the match MVP tryout from GE Brooklyn Esports was the very one player who just converted a very well fitness, has very well threats as well. So he got to survive a very long time, and he was able to do a very good things today. And those were the things. And here we can talk about is top players. Tryout is right here, and Sky Kashi was right there, and even he was a very good player to talk about. And because KZMM4, he got 4 eliminations. Frested Eagle, he got 4 eliminations, and on back Juma, he got 3 eliminations as well. So talking about the match ranking, we can see that the 18 teams, every one of them having a very good participants, and Brooklyn being that 15 total points, TVSS with that 18 total points, and even we could talk about the teams from the on back with the Tubil and Sky, Kazama, Foster, they all made to have that 11 total points, but rest of them that they just need to manage a very good point in the later of the matches, otherwise there will be no any doors for the comeback, and we just need to see that wow the schedules are going on. And here we go, guys, that is the thing, and I think we are going for a very short break, and that was a very good chicken dinner by the team TBSS, and TBSS did a very good job, and today we just need to see that the teams how they will be able to perform in very later phase of the games as well. So the very first game, TBSS, they got a very good chicken dinner, and they just managed that how able they were being even doing and just trying able to do very good opportunities. And we'll be right back after a very short break, and till now, thank you so much everyone. We'll be meeting you guys soon. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So, welcome back again. This is your caster Salis, and we're right back here with the another very match. And this will be the match of Miramar itself. And today we will be talking about how the teams will be able to do in a very second match, how they will be able to carry on everything today. And here it is. We're already in PUBG Mobile Night Rush 2026, and the very second event of the 2026 as well. So we're already on a very good virtue of the mod to do this kind of events, and maybe you guys are also interested, and if you guys also want to play on this times, and you guys can just join our Discord server. Our moderators will be just very active to provide everything to you all guys, and today we need to just see that how the teams will be able to conclude everything. And here we go, some of the teams already having their drop spot area on everything and every side. The players know about this, players are already secured, and they are already in a very good mood to carry on everything today. And right here we just need to see that where the teams can just make their way out. And here we go, the teams from the dream team, one of the players getting taken down already, three players up for the team. And right now the fights has been going on so much today. This is one of the very good fight we were trying to consider about. TBSS already collecting 18 of the total points for the team, and even trying to look on to the players, just trying to see that the teams were in a very good mood to carry on with the fights. And here we go, players making down with those bows and arrows. And coming on to the topic, this teams has been already maintaining themselves a very good opportunities today. And here we can just see that the teams from the dream team, DT Nova 99, one of the very good player, promising player, and we are just seeing that the team of dream team right now trying to just calm down, just trying to take a very good lead, and just try to take some of the good informations and just try to fight with it. And that's the very first thing and the first approach for the team, but we just need to see that how this will just be getting executed for the players. Panzeri, this team already trying to take on, and one of the players in the very different flank, and that would be a very specific matter that will just be creating some sort of the drama right here. And we are just seeing that the teams already trying to comment with. And here we go, the team from the Mortem, and the teams already having themselves a very good fights today. And even having said that, the teams, the players, every one of them just trying to maintain a very good fight today. And right here maybe we can just notice that the players will also have a very good sign of the plays. And right now Peter, he just need to survive. Peter need to survive right now. And Peter, he is already out of his healings, and the player who is not having a very good looks on their everything. But right now the team just got eliminated, and we just had to figure that out. The teams were not in a very good position today, and they just got a very bad side today. And even eliminations wise, the team were not in a very good mode. And even talking about the dream team, and even four happy guys already getting eliminated out of the lobby, and that is not a very good situation for the team. And even we talk about these things, and ladies and gentlemen, so we can talk about the teams from other sides as well. So just trying to take a look onto the other teams from the Kazama. Kazama is the team who is having a narrow build up with the teams, but right now they are also in a virtue to do a very good fights against the team. But AXE, usually Epsilon, AXE, they are also trying to look on and just maintain a very good fights today. And just look at here guys, Girox, he just trying to get on with, and one of the player who were just behind, he just got taken down. And right now everything is not getting cooked up for the players, and now this is the situations where the teams are just trying to look a very prominent situation. And right here Kazama, they are also not in a very bad position, but right here Muniv, he also got a very explosive angle, and he just got eliminated. And that will be the clearance for the team as well. And the Kazama esports just got eliminated. and we just need to see that other of the teams as well. So Akatsuki Esports, this team from Morbulans and the Dino, and we have a story as well. And even we talk about the praise, he's also in a very good virtue to do a very good fight today. And just talk about the Morvelin and the player who is just surrounding around the Los Leones area. And Los Leones area is a very good place where we can just see that the teams will be able to do some bit of a things or not today. And just need to see that right now the teams are not having those proper bit of a look on to all the teams as well. But right here we just need to figure out everything is going on in the concern of the teams or not. But right here the teams are just gradually trying to increase their every performance positions. But right here we just need to figure out every team's just trying to maintain a very good fighting position and scenario. And here we go, we talk about the crazy, talk about the 7C Esports. And 7C Esports, one of the player getting taken down. We were talking about the Sky Esports, Morvelix, one of the player who can do a permanent positioning area and doing a very good job today, and even trying to lose a very permanent area. And today this is the time where 7C Esports, Crazy Dawn, every one of them, they can just make out a fight, and everything are just not getting possible for the teams on back Esports. They are also heading towards the fight, and now this is a very directional and the very four-dimensional fight that has been getting cooked up for the players. And Rushu is right here. Rushu, I guess this is Rushu, and Rushu, even he is also trying to look on to the very different area. There we go. We have Juma, the player who just got MVP title in the very previous match. But right now, he is even getting some of the very good fighting opportunities. Juma was trying to look on to the players, just trying to shot on, but no any good connections. There we go, getting some damage from the grenade also, but not that best of the grenade from the team as well. But right here, trying to talk about the players just going on and going insane. The players are not just getting a very good fights right now and coming in, maybe trying to go up for a very good eliminations today. And here we go, still the players remaining. They have a control, they have that particular move that they can make on. And Juma is just trying to go for those eliminations. But right now, this was the time where we can just see that the teams were already outside the things, and that will just create a very good impact on the teams as well. So trying to take or look onto the circle as well. So taking a look into the circle, we just can predict that the teams like very gorgeous situations. And here we have some of the teams already trying to maintain some of the very good positionings as well. So here we have some of the teams already maintaining themselves a very good fights today. And even we just need to see that the teams were not just in those positions, not just in those areas to take or look on to, and even the players should be even fastest. And this is the team from the First F Esports. 4 players remaining, no any casualties, no any kind of things going on for the players. And even this time the players were having a very good eyes and very good eliminational things today. And until now, no any eliminations, but definitely we're going to see that the teams will have a very good fighting approaches today. And even talking about the Vencer Immortum, and this team has a very good looking eyes, but a very big disadvantage for the team. We can just see that the teams are not having that vehicle dimension, that vehicle kind of things we're gonna talk about in the very esports scenario that is getting lacked out for this team, because three teams, 3 players in a very single vehicle, that will just create that hamper as well. But there we go, players just trying to take connections, and but finally that was a very good move from the team, and one of the very precise move I would definitely call it as. And here we go, teams will just be able to do a very fantastic thing, and that will be a very good fights today, and that will just create a very venture momentum. And Here we go. The team's just trying to have a very good looks on the players as well. So Brooklyn Esports, this team is also in a very good form today, and we have to look at that, and we have to see that how the teams will be able to talk and how the teams will be able to manage everything today. And looking at the teams, looking at the players, everyone taking a look on, and here we go. Vincent Mortem is still trying to look on and know any kind of those concrete positions, getting on for the players. And here we go. Winnie is still in the very different area, and he can just make a very one knockout. And Brooklyn Esports, they are just getting surpassed. They are just getting so isolated today, and there we go. One of the players getting taken down. No any positions for the players now, and this is going to be very in for the team Brooklyn Esports. I guess this is going to the end, and there we go. I guess the team has already been eliminated as well. So the teams were getting eliminated one after another. That was the moment we saw, and that was the thing we just got to notice and figure out. And right here, every teams, every players right now trying to take a look on, and every one of them, every one of the players and Romanian squad right now, they are just going for the fight, and we just can see that the players coming up, and the players are even coming up in a very distinct scenario. There we go, going for that grenade that will not just create a very good moment, but even trying to look all the players. Was the moment, and here we go. The players are just taken down and coming up for the players. Romanian squad right there, they were able to do a very good contribution today, but right here, the very last player surviving, Snow FLR, maybe this time one of the very good move from the players as well, coming straight off the grenade, and that will not a very good of the grenade from the player as well. So this time even this thing is not getting a very good momentums, and there we go, grenades coming up one after another. That will just create a very bad impact for the players as well. So coming up straight in, and Sto just got exposed himself, and the explosion of himself. Now AUG3 was the choice for the player, but no, that will not just create a very good impact on the players as well, and that will just make a player to just surpass the things. And that situation was not a very concrete scenario what we were just trying to see on. And here we go, circles are also getting sifted on, and circles getting sifted on, the players are getting in a very distinct manner, and one after another the players were getting a very good fights today. And here we go, the teams from TSA Esports right here, they are just trying to look on to other players as well. Eliminations still lacking for the players, and we gotta see that the teams are already in a very good mode. And today we just need to see that the players from the different side, after life, this team is also in a very good virtue, and we can see that the two elimination from the player wave, and we making those two eliminations, and we just need to figure out that the team is carrying a very good concern. And there we go, Sony got to have that player down, and even this is the time where they can go just for a push. They can just go for a very good eliminations as well. So even trying to take a look on to the players, aka they are the very eye, and they are the very center of attraction for the other players as well. And having said that, the teams is also trying to recover themselves, trying to heal up themselves, and not just try to go for those very bad moments. But right now we just need to see that is Sky Esports, they were the one who can just try to take a look on and even convert the things into their favor. And Akatsuki, Mobilin, and maybe the teams can just make a very good impact on the teams as well. There we go, player coming straight out of the way, and there it is, one of the players getting taken down. Eliminations have been concluded, and the teams are just getting a very good eliminations things. And now Akatsuki Esports making a very good fight of themselves, and they are just trying to surround the team. Afterlife, can they be able to survive Afterlife? Here we go, after the life, they are already a very good humanly soul, but I guess they are a pretty bit of a good fighters as well. So we just need to notice that how good fighters they are. And right here, right, even this time, it is the time we just need to judge things out. The teams are just trying to maintain those all the eliminations, all the things cooking up for the players. And right here, Al Sunny, he was just exposed. He was just exposed. That was not a very good off the fight for the players as well. So even eliminations were in a very top-notch position. And even right here after life, trying to go for a very good fight. And right now, Wave, he is also trying to get on with, and eliminations were in a very top-notch position. I'm just trying to lick on the okay. This was the time where the players were having those eliminations. And right here, even this is the time, even this is the place where he has to do it. But after life, the very last player surviving, Wave, can he make a very good wave of the fight right now? One of the players getting taken down, one after another. The teams are getting so insane today. And after life, all Wave coming up. But no, this was not a very good situation for the players to carry on with, and eliminations were just going so crazy. And that lead a team to go for those eliminations, carrying out those things. And right now Akatsuki Esports as well, so they were able to do a very good eliminations as well. But right now Sky Esports, Dretch is right here. And even talking about the OG Esports, 2 players remaining, 10 teams we have along, and 36 players as well. But right now the situation's getting up for the players. Just need to see that the OG Esports from the Goku, we can see that he's also still trying to have himself in a very consolated area, and no one can even be find him as well. So that might be the approach for the player as well, but just need to see that Capo, he is also one of the very good player who can just convert a very good elimination of things as well. But right now Sky Esports, Capo still trying to on down, but maybe this was the time where they were just trying to look on and even take a very good fights on the players as well. So right here is Sky Esports, Capo, even he is one of the very good looking fighter, he's one of the very good looking player. Was Esports right now, also he is one of the very elective player who can just maintain very good things today. And even trying to look on to the players from the Sky Esports, Capo is right here and trying to take a look on to the other players, just trying to survive and rotate from the very different area. There we go, some shots has been already provided for the players as well. But talking about the very nearby concerns for the players coming up nearby and maybe trying to go for some grenades as well. So grenades approaches has also been so good for the players. But here we go, the players were coming so nearby, but he was not able to get any kind of the reactions right there. But okay, from the players backside on Back Esports, they were able to do a very good job right there, and even they were the one just get a very good eliminations today. And that is creating a very good impact for the players, as they are taking a very good mood and very good lead for the players. And here we go, still the teams, still the players not having the best of them. And right here OG Esports, Goku, he's also right here, and Goku just trying to hold on, not getting any of those composures from all the players. And right here, let's realize the position, let's realize the area where the teams and the players are just getting on the fight. And right here, every team trying to look at on, and Akatsuki Esports, Movilins, and Movilin 69, he is also very clear, coming up behind, even trying to go for a very good positioning and formation position for the players as well. And maybe this time the player is coming up with a very good approach, and even this time The situations was in a very tougher. That was very tough, and even this time the players in the very different area and coming up from the very different side as well. So, Mobilux coming up, and even the players from the X1, they were in a very good mood today, and even they are just trying to have a very good area. But this time, this was not the situation. They were trying to look on. There we go, Kakushi. Okay, Kashi. But the last player, maybe this team is also gone, and right now we are just limited to the just 7 teams, and I'm trying to have a look on to the other players as well. So TSA Esports, Aestheti, and he's also one of the very good player for the team, and can he be able to pull out some of the very good fights today? And we're just trying to look at on maybe the teams, maybe the players can just make a very good impact on the players, and the play has already been started for the players, and now we can just see that the players, the teams, every one of them, maybe this is the time they can make a definite changes, and the bench has been pretty bit strong for the players as well. And here we go, Sky Esports legend from the very top end. He's also trying to look at the players of the AKA, but not being able to conclude the things way out in their particular circle. And Sky Esports, STR, legend is right here. Still, he is also trying to go for some of the very good eliminations as well. So even they were in a very good mode to fight on with, and eliminations were those kind of top-notch positionings. And we can just try to maintain those things out. Maybe this is the time where the players can just make a very good fight over and over the period of time. There we go, players getting taken down, and even this time the players trying to get inside the circle. That will not just create a very good momentum for the teams as well. So one after another, the teams getting taken down, eliminations coming up for the players, and even this time Sky Esports, Kasi is right here. Kashi, one of the very prominent positioning player, and can he be able to conclude the things in their manner? And right here, maybe this is the player situation. Can he be able to conclude the things out for the team? But here we go, one after another. The downs has already been completed and committed for the players. And can this be the situation? And can this be the area? We're just talking about the Sky Esports. Maybe Kashi, he is also one of the very good player. Eliminations coming up for the players, and even this time stronger and the stronger players are also getting out of their things. And today many things coming up for the players, maybe situations not getting too much good of the team, but right now Capo, he is also one of the very good player. Can he be able to maintain those things today? And the Triste in the very far end, and I can just see that the teams from the first up Esports, maybe this can be the one of the very first chickener for the team. Having said that, right now the positioning for the players not getting too much good for the team, and there we go, 2 versus 2. The scenario comes into the Equalizer, and Equalizer situation, one of the player getting taken down, and this is not a very good of the fight from the player. And here we go, maybe this time the player is coming up from the very open area. Right now the grenade is with a very ultimate option for the players, and coming up with those grenade, maybe Sky Esports, they can maintain this fight. And this particular fight was not just expected by me, maybe every one of you. I don't guess that this was the scenario getting cooked up for the players, but this was the scene what we were just talking about. And even getting a very good eliminational things today, and way out coming from the teams, eliminations in a very critical way. And there we go, even the players and the teams, every one of them just trying to maintain everything today, and maintaining everything in a very good virtue of the things today. The eliminations can also be in a very top-notch positions, and the teams, the players, every one of them maybe trying to maintain a very fine opportunities today. But right here I just can see that Sky Esports taking this a very clear and cut winner. The players getting so much pressurized with the second That was the main reason they smoked it out. And right here, maybe the team is getting out of this. And there we go. I was just talking about it, and that was the scene we were talking about. And even the eliminations got into their favor. And Sky Esports dodged it very well, guys. And this was the one moment where the team just make themselves in a very top notch scenario, and eliminations, and the teams were in a very good mode. Even the teams from the different sides, even the players having them a very good eliminational things. Well, so talking about the WWC team stats, this was the match number 2, and Dretch right here with those eliminations and the throwables. One of the throwables from him, and you can see that Kasi, he is also having a very good eliminations today. And even talking about the legend, he also got to contribute a lot to the team. And talking about the match summary, we're going to talk about the teams and the players, every one of them whose performances were in this particular situation. And these were the things, these were the players' momentums, and everything that was getting cooked up for the players. And here we go, that was the thing. And we can see those stats as well. And talking about the comparisons of the players on head to head, these were the Sky and VIM. These players, these teams were maintaining themselves a very good positions, and maybe maintaining a very good fights in themselves. Maybe this can be one of the very good fight we're talking about. And even this is one of the very good fights. We were in a very good lead of the moment as well. So Kashi from the Sky, he got to have a very good amount of elimination as well. So that will just create a very good lead for the team as well. So, and we can just talk about these players, and we can just talk about these teams, that how they are being so much able to do and just convert things out in their manner. And these things are very critical, and these things are very common to talk about as well. So this player getting a very good amount of eliminations, and he was one of the very good player. He was one of the very recently good performing player as well. So as when we talk about these things, we have Vish, Vim Shroom as well. So Vim Shroom, he also has a very good potential. 8 eliminations for him as well. So Kuro with that 6 eliminations, and Prasai with that 5, and Luxus with that 5 as well. So match ranking, talking about this thing, we just need to see and figure out the team's getting on with a very good eliminations today. And here we have Vincent Mortem even talking about the first op esports, talking about the Akatsuki esports. They were getting the double digit of the points, and that was the thing we were talking about. And here we go, match overall MVP. These are the things right now cooking out with the players, and this are the moment the teams are just trying to take on and look at on that, how the teams are getting on with the fights, how the players are getting on with those eliminational things. And overall standings talks about the players from the Sky Esports got a very high eliminations and got a very high placement points as well. So they are in very hashtag 1 position. So following them up, first up esports with that 28 total points, Vincent Bottom with that 23, and even on back esports with that 21. They are coming up from the back, and maybe this is the situation we're talking about. And even the situation's not coming so that good for the players, and just need to understand that how and where the teams can maintain themselves a very good fights. And just need to conclude those things out, and maybe the players can have a very good fights furthermore longer, and we will be coming up with the other longer fights as well. But you never know how the fights will be turning out, the every sense of a game. And today we need to see that how the things are going, and how the things are just cooking on for the players as well. So coming up for the schedules, today's schedules, TBS has got the first chicken dinner, while talking about the second, Sky got to have a very prominent position, and they were able to convert the things out. And Sky, this team was in a very real good insane thing. And Sky Esports was the team, and we just got to see, and we just got to take a look onto these players. And maybe definitely will be coming up with some very good highlights for the very second match of the day as well. But having said that, we will be leaving you guys with a very good highlights as well. So don't just go anywhere. We will be right back with all the fights as well. So right now we'll be going for a short break. Then after we'll be coming up with that. Hello everyone, welcome back again, and we are back again with the another match, and that's the match of none other than Rondo, and Rondo, one of my favorite map. I will really consider it. And here we go. The map of Rondo has already been started. And talking about this match, this is going to be really fantastic and interesting today. Maybe we can expect about the two playing path and the two way of the path coming up for the teams. And there we go. I was guessing that, and that would be maybe correct as well, because from the another end, some of the players are also coming up with, and here we go. Some of the teams already having that very good looks onto the area and just coming up with those things. And right now, we can just see that the players are having themselves a very good eyes, very good looks onto the players as well. So there we go. Every player is coming up in this way, and maybe this time the players will just be colliding on each other, and maybe this can be the situation where the teams can maintain themselves in a very good mode right now, but no any guns has yet been stressed out by the players. And here we go, just trying to just rotate here and there, no any guns, and finally the spawn has already been started, and there we go. The players will have to maintain themselves a very good fighting opportunities as well. But talking about these things, the teams and the players, every one of them, maybe very good concern things are coming up for the players as well. So even eliminations are not just in a very way we were talking about, and maybe the players and the teams already maintaining of very good fights over and over the period of time. And here we go. Still, we have to see that after life, this team has also been a very good fight. And here we go. Some of the teams already maintaining themselves and even trying to talk about the four happy guys, and maybe this is the time where the team can have a very good fight today and just try to look on to other things as well. Just try to maintain those other of the possibilities as well. So need to talk about those possibilities and everything that has been cooking on for the players. Just see that the teams are not just getting out of those moments, and even eliminations for the teams has been yet confirmed out by the players and coming up nearby. Maybe this is the time where the players can just maintain themselves. Fight right now, and there we go. Some of the players getting taken down, coming up, and maybe this time the players can maintain themselves a very nearby situation. And there we go, the team getting eliminated, and one of the very first team to get eliminated, I guess. But no, I guess there is other players who are just in the recall area as well. Maybe that can be the situation. I have not yet been noticed out that the players coming up in nearby those areas, but right now teams getting so much anxious about those things as well, and players getting so much of the things today. And here we go, Vincent Mortem is right here and coming up against the team from four happy guys. Dark E is also right here, and Dark Esports, and maybe four happy guys, they were also trying to look at honor and maybe eliminations coming up for themselves as well. Was a very good point and the turning point as well. So even that was a very concentrated things as well. And today we just need to figure out everything that has been coming off for the team. And I guess the situation is not getting so much close for the players coming off with those situations. Maybe this time the players coming up with a very good intent, and this time the intentions are clear, but the players are not just maintaining themselves a very good fights as well. But right here we just need to see that aka Akatsuki, the team has already been started to look at Honor, and here we go, the players from the first up esports as well. So they are also in the rooftop area trying to solarize and just paralyze from that area and just try to look at onto the other players as well, and that will just create a very good moment as well. So teams already trying to maintain themselves, very good fight, and maybe this time the players were having themselves a very good momentums, and right now the players just trying to settle things out, settle things down, and maybe elimination is not yet for the team, but now they will be able to do a very good things right here. And one of the very good moment for the team, I can just see that. I can just see that the teams were already in a very good mood, but right now just trying to fight over, and that will might create a very different situations today. But the players, Dino coming up, and maybe this was the right time to take a good fight and take a good ride on that. And here we go. The situations not coming up from the players, and now teams were not just in a very good situations. And right here we can see that Akatsuki Esports Dino is right here, man. Maybe one of the very good grenade will just take the players down and out of this lobby. But right here, still the grenade has been cooking on in the process. And there we go. The just player who just got up, he just got down. And even maybe the situation that can lead to the finishings as well. So there we go, Trish. Trisay, who was getting a very bad side of the fights as well. So even eliminations were not just in a very good modes as well. And even the team is trying to maintain a very good fights today. And even here we go. We can see that Akatsuki, he is also trying to look at order and maybe eliminations coming up for the teams, and maybe more likely the teams just trying to have a very good fighting opportunities as well. But taking a look at the opportunities the teams might be going on, and here we go. The players were not just in those eliminational things today and can be able to do a very good more of the things, and there we go. That was the moment, and we were just trying to see that, and that just created a very wholesome drama today. And here we go, team maybe coming up for some very good eliminations today, and Brooklyn Esports just got eliminated, and nearby the teams for the four happy guys, maybe this is also one of the very good time for the team to carry on with and maybe go for some brutal fights as well. So that might create a very good impact on the teams as well, but how they will be able to connect things out, and that will be connecting things out for the players. And maybe right here the situation is going on for the teams as well. So let's see how these players, how these teams are having a very up, and there was the very brutal knockout as well. So even this time the players not just getting a very huge good moment for the players, but right now every one of the players and every one of the situations has been getting on for the teams as well. But right now finally the players has been already got taken down, and the second stage of the circle has already been sifted out for the players as well. So even this time the players coming up very nearby, and they'll be having some very brutal fights over, and I can just assure that the teams were in a very good mode, and today there has been a very good things coming out from the players as well, and even eliminations not coming that way good out for the players as well. So even that is the thing we were talking about, and might be a very good things we talk about, and even these things are coming out from the players. Maybe this can be one of the very good eliminational things that kind of might have a thing that will just create a very momentum full fights right now. And the zone has already been sifted, and the downside of the circle has already been very favorable right now, and the favorable one will not just be the very happier one, but right here happy one is one of the team from the first up esports. And first of esports always trying to make those eliminations and coming up very nearby and coming up very stronger enough to maybe try on with a very good fights as well. So try on with a very good momentums as well. So everything getting on for themselves, but still trying to connect things out for the players. Something that might create a very good mode for the teams. That would be a very awful game for the teams as well. And maybe going for a very longer way for the team, and maybe coming up with a very generational fights as well. So they are also trying to look at order, and even eliminations has been coming up for the players. But right now, team already trying to handle things out. Today, the things are not just getting on for the players to cook on with. Even we can just see that the teams were already in some of the very good fighting approaches and even opportunities they have been trying to make it out. And I can just assure that the things are not just getting in a very good moment for the teams as well. So right here they are not just trying to get inside, maybe this time they are just trying to burst out everything today. And right here dream team already making some of the very good revivals as well, and that might create a very good impact as well. And you can just expect that the teams trying to make a very good elimination of things today, and might have a very good things to carry on with. And 11 eliminations they can just maintain, they can just try to look on with. And even there are a very lot of things we're going to talk about, and even there were the things we were just having a look on, and even the players were having a very local eyes on, and even trying to look at it. And we are just seeing that the players trying to have some of the very good fights over and over the period of time, looking at the very different areas. The teams also having a very good eyes on the players as well, so trying to took a look on the circle. We just had a look on circle, but right now that has already been faded out. And currently the situations of the Rondo match has already been temped up, and the players trying to just sort things out today. The things are just coming up for the players, and for happy guys, no any kind of the damage has been yet secured by the players as well. So even eliminations, the teams, the players, every one of them, maybe this time, maybe the players can make those very different situations. And today, I guess there are very much of the things, and even right here, the teams were able to carry on a very good fighting approaches and opportunities as well. And even this time, the players were able to carry on with a very good eliminations as well. And maybe this time the teams are also having a very different eyes on the players as well. So looking at the players, we're gonna see that the TNS Sports Suyog was the player, and he got eliminated, and the TNS Sports just got eliminated. I guess there are the things and eliminations not getting up for the players as well. The team's trying to maintain those every possible way, and today might be this is the scenario. We were just trying to look at under, and the teams just trying to have those eyes on the players, just trying to have those looks on the teams as well. But just need to see that for happy guys, they are also in the circle, and maybe this is the right time they can just pressurize the teams from the backward side. And maybe the situation that is coming up for the team, maybe this can be one of the very good momentum for the players as well to talk about. And even this is the time where we can just be able to show that how the players will be able to carry on with everything possible today. But just need to see that the teams will be able to carry out the very good momentum full fights or not today. And even trying to talk about those eliminations, and maybe there are very much of the situations coming up for the players. And here we go, guys. Just a second, guys. I will be just back. I will be having a little bit of a problem. I will be just right back. Hello everyone, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back again. This is your caster, and we're already back with the match, and we're definitely going to be talking about some of the very good teams as well. So today we're going to talk about some of the very good players, teams, and every one of them who are just taking away with a very good distinct amount of the numbers. And today, the match has been already tilted up towards the team FST. That's none other than First Up Esports, and that team is also doing a very good momentumful games as well. So even talking about other teams, VIM as well, even talking about Sky, aka also AXE, other teams, everyone, they are just making a very good impact on themselves as well. And even today we're going to talk about some of the very good teams who are going to be making a very good impact on the teams and the players, how they will be able to do and just be able to contact, and how will be able to do some sort of the things even today possibly. That might be a situations, and right here already the fight has already been started, and the fight started and the players also started to collide on each other. And here we go, you can see that the Pochinki area is already started with the fight. And right here we need to talk about the players and the teams which are just trying to lead on, and even eliminations has already been started for the teams as well. So right here we can talk about the Romanian squad, and while talking about this team, we can just see that the players and the teams, every one of them may be trying to have a very good fighting approaches today. And let's just need to see that and talk about the players, how will they be able to contact and maybe intact with eliminations as well. But today, let's see, eliminations will be able to do by them or not. Today is the very important day for the players as well, and even eliminations will be mattering a lot for the players as well. So TBSS, even they are not even a very closure, but right here we can talk about, we can see that the teams are already starting to take some of the very good fighting approaches, and right now the teams already started to get on with them. And right here, Alvana, he is also trying to have himself a very critical fighting approaches as well. And talking about the players from the Romanian squad, one of the players already offline, two players getting taken down. And right here, maybe this is the time they can retaliate, they can just go for the retaliation approaches, and that will not be good things for the players as well. I can be ensuring that for the players that they are not able to do any sort of a good things right now. And even this time the player is getting taken down, and the eliminations already cooking off as well. And another the taken down, and here we go, the team already on that virtue to go for some eliminations. And in the very different side we can see that the forehead guys coming up each and every against those things. And right here, maybe one of the very good fighter, one of the very good eliminations has already been started to take on with. But right in this moment, we just need to see that the players can be able to do it. And here we go, the team from the TNC Esports as well, they are just trying to comment in, and while commenting inside the circle, while commenting inside the players area, but radar is not that so quick far for the player. Need to see that, but need to maintain every kind of input, but need to maintain everything's today. And right here, 4 eliminations, but right now the team's already trying to maintain everything way out in the possible circle, and the circumstances already in a way to do a very good things today. And even this time the players, the teams, everyone, and everything's are not so good so far. And even having said that, maybe some of the teams already maintaining themselves a very distinct area as well. So even talking about those teams, those players, we were just making sure that how they will be able to connect and contact with each other. But right now, in the very different side, we can see that the contact and the collision between the teams from AKA and the One Try Esports, each of the players trying to make some very good fighting approaches over the period of time. But right now, maybe situation can be so different right here at this moment. But letting that said, maybe the teams are already trying to have those eliminations, and right here, One Esports might have a very good opportunity to take on and gather a lot of things, a lot of movement. And today, the situations that has not yet been in a very consecutive area, and the precision that should be in the manner of One Try Esports as well. So in the different area, we're gonna see that the players from the GE as well, they are also on a very fighting spirit. And right here, you can just see that the Jerseyville city area, container area side is getting too much clustered up by the players from the GE Esports and the Vincent Immortum, and just getting just a fallback. And here we go, Winnie is right here, and maybe there might be a very precise grenade, and that guy made a very good fight as well. So one after another, the players were coming in, but that was two players involvement, and that would not create a players to get on with those eliminations. And here we go. Our eliminations, amount of the eliminations has already been collected by the players as well. So even trying to take a look on to the TSA Esports nearby, the players just trying to roam around, and maybe they can be a very good performance mode for the teams as well. So let's need to understand that the teams and the players might have a proper chance to create the opportunity to have themselves, and even this is the time, this is the players opportunity to take on and even have a very consecutive eliminations as well. So even trying to take about the look on the players from the afterlife, they are also getting some sort of damages as well. So eliminations collected out by the players, and even there was a very minor chances of the players to carry on with, and even some of the players trying to have a very good sense of those eliminations, and that might have a very good chance of creating a momentum. And right here, we can just see that the players from the on back, even they are also trying to go for it. And there we go, Sunset, he is already heading towards the player, and kind of he is also trying to make those eliminations in his factor as well. But right now we just need to see about the circle as well. And the circle, if we be precise about the circle, we can just see that the state second circle is already set down, and many of the teams are just outside the circle, and that is not a very good situation and the good news for the players as well. But after life, we will have to survive, and one after another, the teams play away, getting very surprisingly inside. And there we go, each and every players were in a very consecutive scenario where the teams will have to be a good scenario. And right now we just need to see that after life or Wabe, this team is also one of the very prominent team who can just make a very good changes. And even we talk about the players agility, we talk about the players momentum, and here we go, and they be able to provide this, and there it is, enough is enough, and the team has been eliminated, and no any sort of the consequences has been yet made by the players. And that was the one we were talking about. And even right here at the moment, for the team for Happy Guys, this team has already been started to take a very slightest look onto the other players as well. So even eliminations, maybe this time players, the team player, and every sort of a things, every sort of the team has been able to connect and rely on with, might be a situation, might be a thing that that will be just able to create a very good things for the team as well. But right now we can see that the players from the four Happy Guys, they are also in kind of a good things today, and maybe The players already maintaining themselves in very different area. Right here, Kazama. 2 players remaining for the team. There we go, going for those grenades also, but maybe trying for some good approaches. But there we go, coming up straight away. Might be a chance, literally a chance for the player to carry on with that fight. But right here we can see that the player was very low on HP with that. A very good fight as well. So the were in a very top-notch position, and that will just create a team to go on and rely on with a very good things today. And even the eliminations and the players process has already been started for the team, and even we can see that we can just notice that the players were already in very different areas, but the teams already trying to look at and grab a very good situation today. We can see that right now the players are already engaged in very another fight as well. So trying to look at onto the players where the players can make a very good move, but just need to see that how the players are just trying to maintain those things, maintain those complete areas. But today there are very some few teams that kind of make a very consecutive good results. But right here the teams already trying to maintain a very good fighting approaches today. But even trying to talk about the players, try to talk about and just settle down everything today. But even the eliminations has not yet been concluded by the players, and right here you can see that Impity 1v4, can he be able to defend his team out? But still the teams are not in that a very good way to communicate and just target that way for the players as well. So even this is the situation where the teams were able to deal with those things as well. But even the things coming up for the players this time, the teams and the players, every one of them might have a very good chances for the team as well. So even this time the players has already been started to take a very good looking approach for the team as well. But just need to see that the players were getting so agile, so into their fights. And even talking about the circle, we can just see that the players were in a very good mode. And even right now we can see that the players are just trying to hit up for a very good mode as well. But right here you can just see the teams are just trying to go very frequent, go very in the side. And there we go, there's some players nearby trying to go up for some very good eliminations as well. But right now even the players are trying to collect some of these very good eliminations. You can just see that the teams were not able to connect things out in a very right manner. And even the players, even the teams, every one of them might have a very good opportunity to take on a very good things today. And the signs out has already been started for the team as well. So everything in the concern, everything in the team's side as well. So even talking about the players, can they be able to just conclude the things out? And here we go, the teams were able to do a very good opportunities as well. But at the end of the day the situations were not that good for the teams as well. So that way the things we're just trying to look at under. And right here OZ Esports Virtutu sir is right here, and he can also be one of the very prominent player who can just try to convert these things out and might have a very good opportunity to take on a very good looking lethal fighting opportunities as well. I just need to see that how the teams will be able to connect things out and even try to make a very good eliminations as well. So those are the things for the players. And right here we're going to talk about the players, talk about the situations, how they are just trying to go on with. And even for happy guys, eliminations, you're not getting confirmed by the players, but just need to see that how they can be more into these things. And right now we can just talk about these players, and talking about some of these players, maybe we can just be assured that some of the players trying to rotate them behind and forward, kindly the moment where you can just be able to define and just try to go for a very good fighting approach, and can be a very good moment for the team as well to carry on with those fights. And here we have the team from the Venser Mortem, and this team already trying to have those eliminations on, trying to make some very good fighting approaches as well. But indeed, trying to talk about these players, still Venture, they are already in a very good mode of the fights as well. But this is the very last fights we need to uh, concisely see that there are very few things we're gonna see and just notice around, but need to see that how the teams will be able to connect, how the teams will be able to maintain things out. And today, this is the time where the people, where the time, where the players will be, everyone will be just mesmerized that how this event was done. And if you guys are also interested to play the events like this, then you can just come up and register yourself. And here we go, just trying to see that the DT already trying to maintain themselves a very core area, but right here they need to take on with, and everything's possible way out in a manner, but we are just trying to seek some of the things from the players as well. But need to see that how these things are getting inside it. And even having said that, the players from the Venture Mortem, they're already out of it, and they're already trying to make some of the things out of it. And even they have 13 total eliminations, and that kind of make a very good things today. And in that subtle way, the players were already in those manner. But right here, we just need to figure out that how the teams were able to do, and maybe try to go for those eliminations. And even having said that, the teams are already inside the circle, 5 teams remaining, 17 minutes of the time frame has been ended up, and we're just trying to see that how the players will be able to do, and how the players will be able to carry out everything today. But right now, the players getting taken down, 4 happy guys just converted into the very last one. And now, can he be happy enough? From this point of time, we are just getting anxious and curious for that area. Maybe the teams, the players, every one of them just try to get a very good concentrated things as well. But right now, the team from VIM, they are already in a good mode to fight on with, and I guess there are very much of the good things coming up for the players as well. And there we go, going up with those grenades, the self grenade that just created the team to get on with those fights. But right now, Shom is right here, just trying to go up for some grenades, and approach has been already getting so much concerned. And there we go, straight away, straight coming up, and that is the end for the team, and that will just create the finishes, and a well deserving finish. And the 4 teams remaining, how this team will be able to complete things in a situation as well. I need to see that how these are the situation that kind of make a very good position today. But right here, we need to see that the teams are going up, that the teams are trying to make themselves very right here, coming up straight away. And there we go, Shum, he still manages to take that player down. Maybe he's going for the straight all, and maybe finishing all of those players. 16 eliminations already for the team. And here we go, 3 teams remaining. Many of the players can make a very good changes over the period of time, and even there are a very things that we can just be able to do and just try to go for very good moments as well. So even eliminations are not yet getting for the players, and we just need to see that how the teams are getting inside the circles. And here we go, guys. We are just seeing that the players from the different area just trying to take some of the very good eliminations, but need to take those things on. But here we have the last player surviving, and the last player surviving. Who is going to be taking this match away, and who is going to be taking this whole event away? We are just trying to witness those things at this point of time. And here we go, the last player surviving, and he is also already getting noticed out by the players, and we are just trying to see that how the teams will be able to react to those things. And here we go, the chicken dinner all ready for the team, and there we go with the chicken dinner. The teams were making that things in a very very good position, and that was the moment, that was the thing we were just trying to talk about and look at around the teams as well. So today there were the things, there were the players approaches, and everything's coming out from the team as well. So here we go, guys, that was the thing, and I think we are straightly moving ahead towards the champions and all. What are the situations going up, and the teams are trying to make those every possible scenarios into their favor. Just need to see that, just need to see how the teams were able to do the things way out in the possible circles as well. So seeing that the second runner up comes into our screen, and many congratulations to them, and even talking about more of them, maybe this was one of the very good play from this particular team, and many congratulations with those 42 points. This team manages to come up with this position. First runner up comes up with the 64 total points for first up esports. And who is gonna be the very first? Who is gonna be the first? Who is gonna be the first? I guess MIT VIM is the team. I guess that was one of the very good move from the team to take on with a very good light-hearted peoples. And right now the circles, everything favored up for them, and that kind of made a very good circle, that kind of made a very concentrative areas as well. So everything just get up, and everything is already out of the hands of the players, and we are already trying to make those things out in a very good way today in the possible circles as well. So let's just understand that the teams were able to do very subtle things today, and many congratulations to every one of them. And for now, I think we have to leave the set for today. And thank you so much, everyone, for having a very good look on this event. For now, we'll be signing off. Thank you so much for watching.